Hi, Sarah. It's a big day today.
Hi, Sarah.
Happy wedding day! I'm so excited for you and Will to be walking down the aisle here pretty soon. I was gonna say you should be at least one mimosa in by now and had at least a fruit plate.
Here's Sarah, Kirsten, congrats!
Happy wedding day. So excited to be here and glad you're joining the family.
Hi, Sarah. Happy wedding day.
Hi Sarah, happy wedding day. Looking forward to celebrating with you and Will today. He asked us all to put together a short video saying how much we love you and some advice on marriage. So here it goes.
So what do I love about Miss Sarah Schuchman? There's so many things. I don't even know where to begin.
Hey, my favorite thing about Sarah is how selfless she is. I mean, I'm not as selfless as her. Sarah, you always think of other people.
That's so nice. I would say yes. I would say how loyal you are.
Yes,
For sure.
What can I say about my beautiful daughter, Sarah? She never gave me a reason to worry, but being a dad, I worried anyway. I worried about her safety, but she showed me self-confidence and good judgment. I worried about her success, but she showed me determination, and she worked hard and succeeded at everything she ever did. I worried about her future, but she became a strong, independent woman. She made great friends, and then she found Will. So now I've got two people to think about and much less to worry about.
I guess her dedication to her relationships and her life is the thing that I admire the most about her. Whether it's to Will or being a mommy to Henry, to her parents or friends like me, or even her coworkers from what I've seen over the years, she's just so dedicated to making everyone around her feel loved and special. Whether she is traveling to the most important events in their life or just making sure she's making time to call them on their birthday, she always is putting other people first, and it's probably my favorite thing about being her friend is she reminds me how to be a good one.
Being really thoughtful and generous like you are is a really important attribute in a relationship.
Your sense of fairness and your ability to make good decisions and to just know what's appropriate, and I hope you keep that with you forever and ever.
I love Sarah because she's kind, you're genuine, you're caring, you're just a fun person to be around, you're super talented, and you're really smart.
Or if we're just sitting on a couch having a glass of wine, she is amazing at giving advice and listening. She's just all around such a great person to be around, and I'm so blessed to have her as a friend.
Even though I'm older than you by a month and 21 days, I've always looked up to you. You have the most flawless, incredible hair that does not require a hairbrush. Ya bitch.
The other thing I would say is, aside from me, of course, she has the best hair of anyone I've ever met, and we all hate but love her for it.
You've always had your shit together, except for that one time when you fell asleep with your hand in the bag of Chex Mix as we were Skyping when you were in Rome. We have so many hilarious memories together, like out partying Laura and Gabby in Vegas and soaking our feet in the tub every night. The time we spilled pickle juice on Jill while she was sleeping and she woke up asking us why she smells like pickle juice. When we used to work at Abercrombie together, when we went to the Kentucky Derby randomly. Oh my God, do you remember SPAC? Because I totally do. Our pink t-shirts we had made. Yep, that was great. We used to go and harass the waiter at Houlihan's every Friday after school. We used to sneak cakes into the movies in our oversized purses because we're fat asses. And our matching tattoos we have. Oh wait, we don't have matching tattoos.
Going out in college, we went to many theme parties, and Sarah always loved a good costume.
Okay, this is the pizza. She's loyal until you get blacklisted on the pizza delivery.
What was it called?
What's that place called? Hot Box. Yeah.
Also, don't watching The Nanny with you at 3 in the morning.
Oh, I never did that. I was sleeping with my earplugs in. Yeah, in college.
So the story I have about Sarah is actually before I've ever met you, Sarah. So this was when we were going to Fripp Island on a family vacation. Will and I were laying out by the pool and we were just talking about life and everything, and he said, you know, so I have something to tell you. So this girl, we went out on like a date and then hung out like the next day, and then, you know, I had to fly here for Fripp Island, and she drove me to the airport. And he was like, I don't know, it's kind of weird because we had to wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, but she offered and it was no big deal to her. So I figured, okay. And he's like, so I think that's good, right? Like, it's not weird, right? But my initial thought was, wow, this is someone who's really, really thoughtful and someone who's really generous and willing to put others before her own needs at times.
And although this story is kind of sad, it is just like, you have like the biggest heart in the world. But when my dog died, you were so sweet and went and got me Dairy Queen ice cream, but you got me a Snickers Blizzard, and my dog's name was Snickers, so it was like kind of bittersweet. But I remember us just like laughing so hard because you didn't put 2 and 2 together, I don't think, or I can't remember really, but I was laughing and crying all at the same time.
Are fun, loving, stylish.
And the most stylish person I know.
In the last 6 years that we have been friends, I know that I have learned a lot about how to have fun with her. She's the best dancer whenever we go out. Or
You make the most amazing playlists. You are the dancing queen.
I remember when you came to a family trip with us to Kiowa, and somehow the 4 Pearson kids got in a discussion about some sort of competition regarding cartwheels or running, and we were all, you know, talking to each other and trying to figure out who was the best at what. And I looked over and you were kind of rolling your eyes at us, and you were like, this is the most competitive family ever.
You have been so true to all of us girls, and it's just been so fun to watch you fall in love with Will.
It's a big day for me today too. As a mom, you have to wonder if your little girl, if she's going to find someone to love, if she's going to want to get married. And I have to say, you found a wonderful man.
Yes. Well, you better not screw this up, because Sarah is the best thing that has probably ever happened to you.
I'm so happy that you're locking Will down. He is one of the very few rare good ones, and you and Henry are very lucky to add him into the family.
I mean, what marriage advice do you have for Sarah?
I'm going to leave that to Christina. Come on, you got to think of one thing that people have said. To always go to bed saying I love you.
My marriage advice to you, just a couple things. Number 1, you're probably not going to always be right.
Some advice on marriage, I would say the first thing is just be yourself. There's no, single approach to marriage, and you just have to do what works for you. Being married to a Pearson, I would say maybe takes a lot of patience. You have to, I guess, give him his space to reflect on big decisions.
And they compliment you, and you think differently, and you work out things differently. So use that person's strengths to balance out your weaknesses, and you get to balance out their weaknesses. And together you can make a great team. Anyways.
Married is not like dating. And I will add one more thing to that, and that is you are not the same person at 40 as you are at 28. You're not the same person at 50 as you are at 28. So just know that, and know that you and Will have to evolve together and think of each other, and always keep it real.
always remember to say I love you and kiss each other goodnight, even on the worst days. You are best friends and partners, and I know that you will have a lifelong marriage full of happiness and Henry and fun and dancing and lots of wine, hopefully.
Making sure that we set aside a time each day where we're just with one another, with no distractions, so no cell phones, no TV, nothing. It's just him and I reflecting on our day. Or
And that is that if you have an idea or you want something that you can't explain to your wife or your husband, then it's probably not a good idea. Love you both.
Actually, a real piece of advice is don't share a bank account, because else he knows every Target trip you take, and that can cause a little stress on the marriage.
Always make each other laugh, even in times of crisis. Just laugh. To be able to find the humor in anything.
Enjoy it. I mean, you have this person now forever, and he's on your side. He always has been, but now he's like your family, and creating those memories is so cool. And our other advice is to dance. Nellie, can you dance? Dance, 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 dance. We love you.
Soon, Mrs. Pearson, we love you.
excited for you guys and really excited to welcome you to the family.
I'm really looking forward to having you as part of the family, and I hope you have a great day today. I love you.
I love you more than you know, and you've been my best friend for over 23 years, and I can't wait to be by your side in a few short hours as you walk down the aisle and become Mrs. Pearson. I love you. Mwah.
And we're getting a check right now at a restaurant, and so that's a long. Will's gonna edit this out.
Yes.
Okay, we need to wrap it up. We love you.
Love you, Sarah.
Love you, darling. Happy wedding. Yay.
See you soon.